Lisa, what's been the message to the playing squad this week, in particular off the back of last weekend?
Yeah, just have to get back to work. Obviously, have a couple of key focuses that we need to work on, and the girls have been incredible. They get back to work, and another opportunity presents in Sydney, who are obviously 3-0, so we see that as a great challenge for us.
Have you needed to overhaul anything? Has it been, or is it more of a case of tweaking a few small things? Obviously, given the two heavy defeats back to back, there surely is a bit of a temptation to re-examine every facet and look at what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. But is it more a case for you that you just need to change a few small things?
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely not a complete overhaul. We played the two best teams in the comp. Obviously, clearly learnt some lessons out of them, and then we just need to get back to work. The girls have been fantastic with wanting to improve, finding out what went wrong, and clearly we have some elements we need to improve on. But yeah, we're really now focused on Sydney. That's behind us, and we look forward to another great challenge.
You said before those two games that you wanted to play them early to get a test of where you guys are at. Has it been a pretty tough pill to swallow to kind of realise how much hard work still needs to be done?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a good time to have it, isn't it? I mean, obviously, ideally, we wanted to be better in those contests. It's really clear what we need to improve on. And yeah, going forward, we've got a great challenge ahead of us, but one in which we're up for.
What have you identified has been kind of those key areas that you need to, you mentioned not overhaul but tweak? What are the things that you're focusing on ahead of Sydney?
Yeah, still around our contest and team defence. It's obviously been something that they've been able to expose, but a couple of things will change. Obviously, some personnel will change, and it'll be a good one. Obviously, Sydney can move the ball really well, but I absolutely back in our players. It just needs a little bit from everyone, and we've got that within our group. We've got strong belief, and I look forward to it.
How do you keep the confidence among the group? Because I imagine it is pretty easy for people to kind of get stuck in those losses. How do you actually help everyone to kind of move past it?
Yeah, well, the girls have been working on that in pre-season. The wins are probably never as good as you seem. Obviously, the losses are disappointing, but we need to stay really anchored to the things that we can control, get back to process. We've got a fantastic leadership group. They're really level. They understand that we're solution-based and we need to do that. We're only 3 games in, so we've got opportunity to do it this week and then going forward in the Derby.
And we've heard so many times from pretty much any of the girls who say they love the road trips, they love banding together as a team. Do you think this is actually a perfect opportunity to go away and bounce back and reset?
Absolutely. We love getting on the road. Obviously, some of the girls will go to Melbourne and play scrimmage and the rest of us in Sydney. So for me, it's kids stay at home for a couple of days. A couple of the kids will come and it's a great environment and we thrive in that.
What have you made of Sydney's start to the season?
Yeah, they're impressive. Absolutely. Obviously, some really good performances by some individuals as well that we'll obviously look at a lot into with our opposition analysis today. But I guess the thing is there's some great opportunities there as well for us. And, we won't look too much forward than obviously this game, who we want to play. And the challenges, obviously, Malloy, Fish is in great form and Morfitt. So that's what we're up for.
What have you made of Zippy Fisher's start to the season as well? She's provided a lot of bounce off halfback for them.
Yeah, she is. She's terrific. We've obviously seen her close up. She's trained with us a few times. Great athlete in person. And, obviously seeing her in different colours will be different. But, yeah, it's all good.
How's Emma O'Driscoll pulling up?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, she's good. Obviously working through the protocols, so that's all it is at the moment. And obviously disappointing, but give someone else an opportunity.
And how is the mood among the group after another heavy defeat?
Yeah, I mean, after the weekend, you give ourselves a space to feel what we need to feel, and obviously there was disappointment, but we're pretty clear on our process once we get back into the club on Monday, Tuesday, and how that looks. So we always look to, review the game heavily, be really honest with our conversations, and then Webb is great and obviously giving us super specific feedback too. So you spoke about the confidence part before. That's where we get our confidence, is that preparation, knowing exactly what it is we need to do during the week so that we can build on it and improve the following weekend.
And as a leader as well, how is it difficult for you to be able to, lead those other girls and keep them confident while also focusing on yourself and getting back to footy and maintaining your best?
Oh, I'm very well supported with the leaders around me. So in that sense, I wouldn't say it's difficult to lead. I think for us, we trust a lot in, again, our process, but also our trademark and what we're about as a group. And a big focus for us as a leadership group this week was just to get back to that. Get back to our DNA, our brand, leave the coaching to the coaches and then just implement it as well. So, a lot for us around that connection piece with the group, getting around supporting individual players as well. And in a way that helps us be the best that we can be when we show up as well.
How's your body pulling up after your first few games back?
Actually, surprisingly well, yeah. Knee's pulling up quite well. We've had a couple of home games in a row now, so don't have to worry about the travel aspect as well. But the knee's pulling up pretty well. It's obviously just the shoulders and the bumps and tackles that I'm getting used to again, but good, thank you.
What have you made of Sydney's start to the season?
Yeah, they've been impressive, haven't they? They've had a solid start to the season. As Webby said, they've got a couple of individuals who've really stood out for them. But again, we see it as a really good opportunity. They've shown what they can do, but again, if we can get back to our contest and our brand, the pressure that we can bring, I'm excited to see how we can, I guess, start to dictate the game a little bit to them, make them actually defend, make it hard for them to get their ball movement going as well.
A few of the girls have mentioned after the last couple of losses the need to get back to that contested brand of footy. What does that look like? What do you feel like you guys need to do in the contested side of a game to not just slow down Sydney's ball movement, but also get your own ball movement going?
Yeah, I think probably less of the focus on to slow down Sydney, but just to get our ball movement going. We've talked about fundamentals around contests, so being light on our toes, getting on the move, being clean with our skills, those sort of things, they're all going to go a really long way in getting our ball movement moving.
And I spoke to Alex Pearce during the week. He said he had a good friendship with you. Despite the result, was it nice to have someone like him down there helping out?
Yeah, definitely. And he followed up with a text after the game as well, just to remind us to stick to trademark and trust the process as well, where he sees the strength in our group and our connection, but also our understanding of our game plan. We just need to go out there and execute it consistently across 4 quarters as well. So I really appreciate Alex's guidance at times, the chats that we have around the club as well, but particularly on game day last week. It was good to have him around the group because he just adds so much.
It's a pretty exciting week around the club. Do you think that yourself and the girls can kind of ride that wave and almost like build a bit of momentum off the back of everything that's kind of happening?
Yeah, our group's always been pretty good at generating our own energy anyway, so to have the club going through a final series as well with the boys is super exciting. So we're going to get around the boys. Obviously we'll be away, so unfortunately won't be at the game live, but no doubt it'll be on the big screen in the team room with everyone getting around it. So then it'll probably be just trying to make sure the group unwind and get to bed early enough so that we get up on Sunday feeling fresh. But we're so excited for the boys to see how they're going to go.
Does it give you the taste of wanting to get back to that level as a team yourself as well, saying that that real competitive kind of aspect? Obviously it is still a long way away this season, but did that kind of give you that taste again?
Yeah, definitely. We're certainly like a one club mentality, especially in the values that we both align with, both groups. So it's certainly inspiring to see how the guys have also gone through the ups and downs of their season to now be in finals too. So we'll definitely lean on that sort of mentality of get back to work, take it 1 week at a time, and trust the process as well. But no, it's certainly inspiring and exciting to see the guys going so well.
Yeah, this is obviously your first season on field as a captain because you missed last season. How have you found that process going from someone who was obviously very vocal, providing a lot of leadership behind the scenes, to this year being on field, and how have you found yourself supported in that aspect? Yeah,
very well supported. Again, we've got fantastic leaders within the group, but we've also got experienced players, girls even in their first year at the club, who understand what our game plan is, understand what we're about, and continue to bring that. So in that sense, I'm very supported. That way I can just bring myself. And what I always try to do is, first of all, just connect with our group, support others, get around individuals who need it as well. But again, I'm very well supported, so I cop that back from all the girls too. We're a very well-connected group.